She said, "It's not a lie if I just don't tell you." After I found out she spent the weekend with her ex, I replied, "Interesting philosophy." Then I changed the locks. It wasn't a breakup, since I just didn't tell her. I, 31 male, learned something valuable last week. Sometimes people teach you exactly how they want to be treated. Been with Sloane, 29, for about 18 months. She moved into my condo 6 months ago. Not officially on the lease, but she'd been paying half the utilities and groceries. I thought things were solid. 2 weeks ago, she tells me she's going to visit her sister for the weekend. Her sister lives about 3 hours away, just had a baby. Made sense. "Have fun with the baby," I said. "Tell Marcy congrats from me." She kisses me goodbye Friday morning. "Don't wait up Sunday. Might be late depending on traffic." Cool. I had plans anyway. Fantasy football draft with the guys Saturday. Some house projects Sunday. Saturday afternoon, I'm at Buffalo Wild Wings with my league. My buddy Terrence shows me something on his phone. "Yo, isn't that Sloane?" Instagram story from some girl I don't know. But there's Sloane in the background, at what's clearly a cabin. With her ex, Bryce. My blood goes cold, but I keep watching the draft. Take a screenshot though. "You good?" Terrence asks. "Yeah, just processing." "Want me to do some digging?" Terrence's girlfriend follows everyone. She's like Instagram FBI. "Yeah, thanks man." By the end of the draft, I've got the full picture. The girl who posted is Bryce's sister. The cabin is his family's lake house. Multiple stories showing Sloane there. Cozy pictures by the fire, wine glasses. You get it. I drive home thinking, park outside for a minute, just sitting there. Then I remember something Sloane said a few months back. We'd been talking about her friend who didn't tell her boyfriend about running into an ex at a bar. The boyfriend found out, got mad. "That's so stupid," Sloane had said. "It's not a lie if you just don't tell someone something. People aren't entitled to every detail of your life. So keeping secrets is fine?" I'd asked. "It's not a secret. It's just selective sharing. If it doesn't affect them, why create drama?" Interesting philosophy. I go inside. Pack all her stuff. Neatly, carefully. Her clothes, toiletries, books, that expensive blender she loves. Everything in boxes and bags, organized by room. Stack them in the spare bedroom. Then I call my landlord. Great guy, owns the whole building. "Hey Peterson, weird question. What's the policy on changing locks? Your unit, your locks. Just give me a copy of the new key for emergencies. Can you recommend someone who works weekends?" My guy does. Want his number? Sunday morning, locksmith comes. Changes the locks. I tip him extra for the weekend call. I spend the day doing those house projects. Repaint the bathroom. Fix that shelf she'd been asking about for months. Ironic. She texts around 4 p.m. Traffic's bad. Be home by 7. Me no rush. Drive safe. 6:47 p.m. I hear her key in the lock, or trying to be in the lock. Jiggling, more jiggling. "What the hell?" she knocks. "Garrett, my key's not working." I open the door, calm as can be. "Oh hey, how is your sister?" "Fine, my key isn't working." Weird, how's the baby?" She pushes past me, stops, looks around. Something's different, but she can't place it. "Baby's good. Did you change the locks?" "Yeah, had some maintenance done. Here." I hand her a business card. "This is the locksmith, great rates." She stares at me. "Why would I need a locksmith? For wherever you're living now." The silence is beautiful. "Excuse me? Your stuff's in the spare room, all packed. Even bubble-wrapped your wine glasses." "Garrett, what are you talking about?" "Oh, I'm using your philosophy. It's not a breakup if I just don't tell you, right?" Her face cycles through confusion, anger, fear, back to confusion. "I don't." "What?" I pull out my phone. Show her the screenshot. Marcy's cabin looks different than I remember. She goes pale. How did you?" "Doesn't matter. What matters is you taught me something. Not telling someone something isn't lying, right? So I didn't tell you we were done, just like you didn't tell me about Bryce's lake house." "Garrett, let me explain." "No need. Your stuff's ready. I'll help you load your car." "You can't just kick me out. I live here." Lived. Past tense. "This is illegal. I have rights." "You're not on the lease. You're a month-to-month guest. But hey, if you want to make it legal, we can wait 30 days. Of course, I'll need rent for this month. Full rent, $1,800. She's doing the math. She can't afford it. This is insane. So I visited a friend. Ex-boyfriend. Friend. And you're throwing me out. I'm not throwing you out. I'm just not letting you back in. Different thing. Like how spending the weekend with your ex isn't cheating, it's just selective sharing, right? She starts crying. Where am I supposed to go? Well, Bryce has that nice lake house. It wasn't. Sloan, I don't care what it was or wasn't. You made your choice, I've made mine. She tries another angle. Can we at least talk about this? We are talking. Inside? No, you're being cruel. I'm being selective about who I share my space with. She stands there for a full minute. I can see her cycling through options. Then she straightens up, wipes her tears. Fine, I'll get my things. We load her car in silence, takes about an hour. I'm helpful but distant, like helping a stranger at the airport with their bags. When we're done, she turns to me. You're going to regret this. We could have talked it out. Maybe. But see, I don't believe in creating unnecessary drama by sharing every detail. Your weekend, your business. My locks, my business. She drives off. I go inside. Order Chinese food. Watch the game. My phone buzzes around 10 p.m. Sloan, this is so petty. I can't believe you're doing this over a misunderstanding. What misunderstanding? You went to the lake house. I changed the locks. Both facts. I didn't tell you because I knew you'd overreact. And I didn't tell you about the locks because I knew you'd want to come back. That's not the same thing. It literally is. Where am I supposed to sleep? Not my concern anymore. But I hear Bryce has a cozy cabin. She stops texting after that. Monday morning, I wake up refreshed, make coffee, check Instagram. She's posted a story. When someone shows you who they really are, believe them. I almost laugh. Yeah, Sloan. That's exactly what I did. Update 1, thought it was over. I was wrong. Tuesday, I get a call from my landlord, Peterson. Hey Garrett, just got an interesting email. Your ex-girlfriend is claiming illegal eviction? She's not on the lease. I know. Told her that. She says she has tenant rights because she received mail there. What do you need from me? Nothing. Just giving you a heads up. She seems determined. Wednesday, she shows up at my work. With her dad. I'm in the middle of a client call when reception pages me. Garrett, you have visitors in the lobby. I walk out to find Sloan and her father, Bill. I've met him twice. Nice enough guy, clearly uncomfortable. Garrett, he starts. I think there's been a misunderstanding. No misunderstanding. Sloan knows why she can't live with me anymore. She says you locked her out over visiting a friend. I look at Sloan. She won't meet my eyes. Bill, did she tell you which friend or where? He frowns. Does it matter? Ask her. He turns to Sloan. Sweetheart, it's not relevant, she says quickly. It was Bryce, I tell him, at his lake house for the weekend while she told me she was at her sister's. Bill's face changes. He knows about Bryce, the ex who cheated on her, ironically enough. Sloan? We're just friends now. Who spend weekends alone at lake houses, I add. Bill sighs. Sloan, get in the car. Dad. Car now. She storms off. Bill turns to me. I'm sorry. I didn't know. It's fine. For what it's worth, I think you handled this right. Clean break. He leaves. I go back to work. Thursday, the real games begin. I get home to find a note on my door. Official looking. Notice of property retrieval. Sloan Madison will be retrieving remaining personal property on Friday at 3 p.m. Please ensure access. Not legally binding, just meant to look scary. I text her. Got your note. The property you left behind will be outside my door at 3 p.m. Friday. I need to check inside for my things. No, anything you left is in a box, will be outside. That's theft if you keep anything of mine. Agreed. That's why everything will be in the box. I have things in the bedroom, bathroom, kitchen. Had. Past tense. Now they're in a box. Friday, 2:45 p.m. I put a single box outside my door. It contains a phone charger she left, 2 hair ties, a paperback book, half a bottle of shampoo. That's it. Everything else she took Sunday. 3 p.m. She shows up with Bryce. Oh yeah, she brought the ex to collect her things from her other ex. Bold move. That's it. She points at the small box. That's everything you left. There's more. I know there's more. Like what? My coffee mug. The one I bought you? That's mine. My yoga mat? Also bought by me. The throw pillows. Christmas gift from my mom to me. Bryce steps forward. All 6'2" of Jim bro. Come on man, just let her get her stuff. She has her stuff, it's in that box. Don't be a dick about it. I'm not. I'm being accurate about ownership. Sloan's getting frustrated. What about the plant? The succulent I've had for 3 years? That's definitely mine. I watered it. Twice. It's a succulent. Bryce puffs up. Look, dude. No, you look. Your girlfriend. She's not my girlfriend. They both say simultaneously. Right, your friend has her belongings. We're done here. I'm calling the cops, Sloan announces. Please do. I have receipts for everything. She actually calls. I go back inside, watch from my window. Cops show up 20 minutes later. They talk. Sloan gestures wildly, points at my door, shows them something on her phone. One cop takes the box, looks inside. Shrugs. They knock on my door. Sir, we're here about a property dispute? No dispute. Her property is in the box. Everything else is mine. She says there are items inside worth over $500. There are. They're mine. I have receipts if you need them. Can you show us? I pull up my Amazon history on my phone, bank statements. Everything she's claiming, purchased by me. The cop nods. Ma'am, collect your box and move along. Sloan explodes. This is bullshit. He's stealing from me. Ma'am, he has proof of purchase. I lived there. Those are common property. Not how it works. They make her leave. Bryce carries the box looking embarrassed. Saturday morning, I wake up to 47 texts. Not from Sloan, from random numbers. Is this Garrett? You need to give Sloan her things back. You're being abusive. She just needs closure. What kind of man changes locks on a woman? She posted in some Facebook group. Made me out to be an abusive ex who threw her on the street. Gave out my number. I screenshot everything. Then I do something petty. I make my own post. In the local housing group. Warning. If someone named Sloan M responds to your roommate ads, know that she believes it's not a lie if I just don't tell you. Learned this when she spent last weekend at her ex's lake house while telling me she was at her sister's. When confronted, she stated this philosophy. I simply applied it to our housing situation. Not a lie if I didn't tell her I changed the locks, right? Also, she'll show up with random men to intimidate you into giving her things she doesn't own. Just a heads up. Within hours, it has 200 reactions. Comments are gold. Wait, is this the same girl who did this to my friend Jamie last year? OMG, she responded to my ad. Thank you. Bryce's lake house, the Bryce who cheated with her roommate? That last comment. Oh. Turns out Sloan has a pattern, and people remember. By evening, she's texting from her actual number. Take down that post. What post? You know what post? I don't recall posting anything. Must have slipped my mind to tell you. This is defamation. Truth is a defense against defamation. You're ruining my reputation. No, I'm selectively sharing relevant information with potentially affected parties. I'll sue you. For what? Not lying? She goes quiet after that. But Sunday? Sunday, she makes her biggest mistake. Update 2. She tried to get back in, at 3 a.m. with a key she had made. Yeah, she went there. Lucky for me, when I changed the locks, I also installed a security bar and cameras. The whole setup cost maybe $200. Best investment ever. Motion alert wakes me up. There's Sloan, creeping up to my door. She's wearing all black like some bargain bin ninja. She pulls out a key, tries it in the lock. When that doesn't work, different lock type entirely, she tries to jimmy the door. Then tries the windows. Sets off every camera and motion light I have. I call the cops while watching her on my phone. Give them play-by-play. She's now trying to remove my window screen. And she just fell into my bushes. The dispatcher actually laughs. Cops arrive as she's trying to squeeze through my bathroom window. She's stuck halfway. Like Winnie the Pooh, but with breaking and entering. They have to help pull her out. She immediately starts lying. I live here. I lost my key. Ma'am, we were here Friday. You don't live here. I was just trying to get my medicine. He won't give it to me. What medicine? My anxiety medication. I come outside in my pajamas. She doesn't have any medicine here. Also, hi again, officers. They look tired. Sir, you want to press charges? Absolutely. What? Sloan screeches. For trying to enter my own home? For attempted breaking and entering. I have it all on camera. They arrest her. As they're putting her in the car, she yells, "This is because of Bryce. You're jealous." No, this is because you tried to break into my house. I have nowhere to go. Should have thought about that before the lake house. Monday morning, I get a call from a number I don't recognize. Almost don't answer, but curiosity wins. Is this Garrett? Who's asking? This is Marcy, Sloan's sister. The sister she was supposedly visiting. Hi, Marcy. I just wanted to apologize. I had no idea she was using me as an alibi. Not your fault. Actually, it partly is. I need to tell you something. Interesting. This isn't the first time. Last year, when she was dating Jamie, she used visiting me as cover to meet up with Bryce then too. Jamie. The comment from the housing post makes sense now. Did Jamie find out? Eventually. Sloan convinced her she was crazy, paranoid. Jamie actually apologized to her. Then Sloan moved out anyway, stuck Jamie with the lease. Wow. Yeah, when I saw your post, I realized she's doing it again. I'm done covering for her, even unknowingly. I appreciate you telling me. There's more. She called me yesterday, wants me to lie, say she was with me that weekend, offered to pay me. How much? $500. Where does she get that kind of money? Good question. Sloan works retail, lives paycheck to paycheck, or so she told me. No idea. Well, I said no, and I'm willing to testify if needed. About this pattern. Thanks, Marcy. Really? Good luck. And Garrett, change your locks again. She had copies made of every boyfriend's keys. It's a thing with her. Jesus Christ. I call the locksmith again, he laughs. Back again? Different locks this time. The most pick-proof you have. Bad breakup, the worst. While he's working, I get an email. From Bryce. Bro, this is awkward, but I need you to know, I didn't know she had a boyfriend. She told me you guys broke up months ago. She showed me texts from you being cruel to her. I believed it. Finding out she lied makes sense though. Same thing happened when we dated. She'd disappear. Say she was with family. Found out later she was seeing someone else. I'm done with her. Thought you should know she's been telling people you're abusive. Showing fake screenshots. Be careful. Fake screenshots, of course. Tuesday, Sloan's out on bail. Her dad paid it. He texts me, Garrett, I'm sorry, we're getting her help. Please be patient with the legal process. I respond, I'll leave it to the lawyers. Good luck. Wednesday, I get served. She's suing me for illegal eviction, theft of property, emotional distress, defamation. Her lawyer seems budget. The paperwork has typos. I hire a real lawyer, Catherine Chen, recommended by my coworker. She looks at the lawsuit and actually snorts. She broke into your house after you legally removed her as a guest? Tried to. Got stuck in a window. This is beautiful. Countersuit? What are my options? Trespassing, attempted B&E, harassment, defamation for the fake screenshots. All of it. My kind of client. Thursday, Sloan does something spectacular. She goes on social media claiming I'm stalking her. Had to file a restraining order against my ex. He won't stop contacting me, following me. Broke into my new place. So scared. Problem, I haven't contacted her once. Haven't been near her. Have alibis for everything. Bigger problem, she accidentally includes a photo that shows her inside my apartment. Recent photo. After I change the locks, my lawyer is ecstatic. She just admitted to breaking in before. This is Christmas. Friday, court hearing for the criminal charges. Sloan shows up in a neck brace. A neck brace. Claims she was injured falling into my bushes. Judge isn't buying it. Ma'am, remove the brace. I can't. Doctor's orders. Then provide documentation. She can't. Remove it or be held in contempt. She removes it. No marks. No bruising. Judge is not amused. Prosecutor plays my security footage. It's damning. She's clearly attempting to break in. Falls in the bushes, gets up fine, tries again. Her lawyer argues she was confused and thought she still lived there. Judge, despite being told by police, landlord, and tenant that she didn't, she was emotional. That's not a defense. Sloan pleads no contest to attempted trespassing. Gets probation, mandatory therapy, and a restraining order. She has to stay 500 feet from me and my home. As we're leaving court, she breaks the order immediately. Runs up to me in the parking lot. I hope you're happy. You ruined my life. Sloan, you're violating the... I don't care. You stole everything from me. My home, my reputation, my... Court security intervenes. Back before the judge. Miss Madison, you violated the order within... Checkswatch 12 minutes. Impressive. Jail time. 30 days. Her dad looks defeated. Won't make eye contact with anyone. That weekend I finally relax. Change locks one more time to smart locks with codes, install more cameras, and settle in for peace. Then I get a DM on Instagram. From Jamie, her ex before me. Hey, saw everything that went down. I know we don't know each other, but thought you should see this. She sends screenshots. A conversation between Sloan and some guy from 2 months ago, while we were together, planning a weekend trip, using visiting her mom as cover. There's more if you need it for court. She did this constantly. I have proof of at least 6 times. 6 times in how long? We dated for 10 months, Jamie adds, answering my unasked question. I save everything. Forward to my lawyer. Catherine responds, this establishes pattern behavior, perfect for the civil case. The civil case, where Sloane is suing Me for ruining her life. Next court date is in 3 weeks. Sloane will be out of jail by then. But something tells me she won't stop. People like her never do. They just find new targets, new lies, new ways to be the victim. But here's what she taught me. It's not a lie if you just don't tell someone something. So I didn't tell her about the additional cameras. The ones that caught her trying my windows last month before the arrest. The ones that caught her taking packages off my porch. The ones that caught her keying my car. My lawyer will tell her. In court, in front of everyone. It's not a lie. It's just selective sharing of evidence. And timing? Well, that's everything.